Okay, perfect. Hey, how's it going, Astralites, one and all? This your host, Astral from Sensational Delights. I am in the City of Angels, also known as Los Angeles, La La Land, whatever you want to call it. Juliana and I are pretty much expanding our horizons. We've been passing out business cards as well as celebrating our 2-year anniversary as well. We've been having a lot of fun here, and and it looks like she got a little bit of the start of it on video here. If okay, she and being my promoter and everything, she's also telling me to keep going. This is actually my first time going live here, and give me 1 second. I figured this would be okay. Sorry, she's distracting me a little bit, but anyway. The reason I am doing this live stream is because I've told you guys about my book, Pinstrike, the Stripe Savior, and all right, I'll keep going. Sorry, the sound was distracting me a bit. The reason I'm doing this live stream is because most of us are still in COVID stage 1. We're still in our homes and we miss doing certain things. I wanted to do a live reading for you guys from my book Pinstrike because, well, not too many people. Well, to be honest, my book is not showing up on Amazon for those of you who want to purchase it. But I know most of you like going to live readings, and got my copy of the book right here. I'm gonna read to you guys in just a moment. Yeah, like Amazon's pretty much it's not showing up on there for some reason, and I know some of you guys like going to live book readings and hearing authors read chapters of their books. What I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna read for you chapter by chapter of my book, and I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I did writing this. A couple of the inventions of mine, they just came to me pretty much out of nowhere, to be honest. I have a different way of making certain concepts of things, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So I'm going to start off at chapter 1, and if I have enough time, I'll read another chapter. I'm approximately going to see if I can go at least 20 minutes for you guys, so let's get this started. I know you guys want to see what this book's about, so. Chapter 1, Once Upon a Star Moon. Star Moon, a city on Earth, based in an alternate universe that was named after a star-shaped crater discovered upon the moon's surface by astronomers. It was highly advanced society with magnificent virtual reality technology. Citizens called it Star Moon. Very few called it Star Moon City. It was ran by a tyrannical mayor named Patrick Webb, a Caucasian male between his mid-40s to early 50s, with short hair who formerly worked alongside Bo's parents. I'll get to who Bo is in a matter of moments here, don't worry about it. Mayor Webb ran the city down as he filled it with corruption, unknown substances, dirty cops, and cold-blooded murders. Mayor Webb ruined people's lives, and he always got away with his crimes. There wasn't anyone successful of proving it. No one believed that there could be anyone to change the city around. Yet. If Star Moon had a chance to become a city of peace, it was up to a man by the name of Bo Kendo, heir to world-renowned Kendo Tech Industries. They created technology to make a world a better place. For example, defibrillator gloves, which cause less pressure for heart patients and cardiac arrest. Simply rub your hands together and press against the patient's chest. They were created by Bo's parents. Oh, sorry. Bo's deeply departed father, Kame Kendo, who was highly respected as a man as well as a leader. Bo Kendo is an African American and Japanese American male born of 20 Christmas winters. Two renowned scientists for parents who also has everything education as well as an IQ of 192. Don't even get him confused with Bruce Wayne. I know how some of you guys are thinking that right now. Anyway, a playboy philanthropist who donates to Habitat for Humanity and the United Negro College Fund every year. He stood at 5'8", 150 pounds, full of strength and courage. Although he has a substantial pedigree, along with a charming trust fund, Bo chose to live like any other working class citizen. He works at his Uncle George's video game store called the Warrior's Palace. For as long as Bo could remember, all he wanted was to be treated equally no matter what his legacy pertained. The only person aside from his family who likes Bo for himself was longtime friend Hime Usagi. She is a beautiful Japanese-American woman who is heiress to her family's company as well, called Silver Moon Inc., a Fortune 500 company so aptly named because Hime's father, Jack Usagi, was a wolf enthusiast. Much like the Kendo's company, Silver Moon Inc. was in the business of the state-of-the-art technology. The only difference was Silver Moon's technological advances were towards houseware appliances, such as a refrigerator that slides to the left side at the click of a button, whereas the freezer slides upwards. The Arctic Wolf 3000. It was not only their number one bestseller, but their first success as well. No one could ask for a better refrigerator. Hime lives in a lavish townhouse on the Upper East Side of Star Moon. She lived a few houses down from Bo's mother, as a matter of fact. Unfortunately, she also lived directly across from Mayor Webb. Hime was not a fan of him herself. She would fake a smile and wave anytime he made contact with her. She works as a designer for the number one fashion company in Star Moon called Shine Bright. Bo would occasionally model for Shine Bright when they showcased their charity events. Hime has been friends with Bo for many years and treats him like any other person, which is with respect and dignity. Bo would always ponder why she hung out with him, because she was the most popular girl at Star Moon High. She was head cheerleader, captain of the debate team, Star Moon High's valedictorian, winning the honor over Bo by a landslide. She was a natural-born showstopper. Bo has his share of accomplishments as well. Third-degree black belt in martial arts, especially capoeira. Undefeated as a member of the Star Moon High wrestling team, and also a captain of his debate team. Bo even enjoyed practicing with his staff on the rooftop of his building in his spare time. He pondered and pondered, but could not seem to give himself a reasonable answer. He knew it wasn't for his money because both families were fabulously wealthy. He knew one thing for sure. He was head over heels in love with Hime Usagi. Bo and Hime's friends called her May for short. As for Bo and his living situation, he not only worked at his Uncle George's video game store, but he also had a room there. The Warrior's Palace is a 2-story building where the first floor was the video game store. where there wasn't only exciting games to choose from, ratings E through M, but also merchandise, which went from designer socks all the way to LED potion bottles. The second floor was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment where both felt right at home. The staircase would open by remote and would be closed off during business hours, being that it was in the center of the walkway as well as to prevent snoopers. So pretty much, he lives on top of his version of GameStop, if that's what you're trying to picture, you guys. Let's see, about to lose my place here. Oh, right. The best part of the store was George Kendo's invention that helped inspire him to open the Warriors Palace downstairs. Star Cube, a gaming console that was in the form of a square-shaped box, which was transparent with red lining that showed every time it turned on, and had a star shape on the lid that flipped open upwards to insert a disc. Bo had a console of his own in his bedroom. George created Star Cube in his room, which gave him the idea to open a store downstairs for everyone to enjoy. George is currently working on the details for Star Cube 2, where a gamer can slide the disc through the console rather than opening the lid. Granted, there were good things about Star Moon. There were also not so good things about the city. Mayor Patrick Webb, for instance, was the reason why Star Moon was a city of turmoil. Star Moon's only hope would soon to be Bo Kendo, which the world would come to know him as Pinstrike. And I got plenty more time here. Chapter 1's pretty short, so just consider Chapter 2 bonus for you guys. And Chapter 2 is Promises. Get something to drink here real quick. It was another bright morning in Star Moon, despite the spiteful tactics of one Mayor Webb, whom seems to continue to toxify the city with his influence of blackmail and drugs, along with half of the Star Moon Police Department, or SMPD, on his payroll. One drug he was distributing on the lower ends of the street was called Moonlit, a gray moon-shaped pill that carried unknown components in it. This drug could make you get a good feel, then cause extreme hallucinations and eventually induce cardiac arrest, which would eventually lead to death. No one is able to prove that the mayor is corrupted and the mastermind behind all these unnatural current events. It was even difficult for newly hired desk jockey reporter Jane Tracy, a Caucasian woman with red hair and blue eyes who worked for the Star Moon Tribune. Jane is a second-generation reporter who wanted to get justice against Mayor Webb. Sometime after Patrick Webb was elected mayor, it was her father, John Tracy, that tried to take down Mayor Webb in a one-on-one interview. He was attempting to discover the truth about his landslide majority win. Mayor Webb denied everything and saw to it that John Tracy never worked for the newspaper, which was why the next day John Tracy was discredited and fired from the Star Moon Tribune. All accusations were void, and Jane's family was left in shambles. Her mother had passed away 3 years prior. After her father was ruined from the Mayor Webb interview, he found himself at the end of a bottle each night. Jane vowed that she would never let what happened to her father happen to anyone else in the city. She collected as much of the information as she could on Mayor Webb, but was unsuccessful. Jane was hired by Editor-in-Chief Ace Hawkins, a hefty, gray-haired man who was assertive to say the least. When Jane was hired for the Tribune, Mr. Hawkins warned her about going after Mayor Webb. "Now look, Jane," says Hawkins, "I'm sure what went down with your dad some time ago, which is why I wanted to tell you this straightforward. So there's a clear understanding. Do not, okay? He's off limits, and in case you're wondering, he applies to everyone else here at the Star Moon Tribune. Are we clear? Jane responds, I promise, sir, I will not go after the mayor. Good. I believe you're going to fit in here nicely, Jane. Now then, let's get to work, exclaims Hawkins. Of course, Jane will go back on her promise as she wouldn't let Mayor Webb get away with his crimes. Like any other reporter, she would ask herself at times, what else do I need? What am I missing? Sometime soon, she'll be getting the answers to those questions. All right. Downtown Star Moon, wherein lies the Warriors Palace on the corner of Crescent and Clover during the beautiful sunny day, Bo was still in the comfort of his own bed. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. George walks into Bo's room and knocks short and a haircut on his door. Bobo, explains George. Up and at 'em, Bubba. You gotta help me open the store. Bo hated the nickname Bobo. He thought it made him sound like a monkey. All right, I'm getting up, and stop calling me Bobo. I'm not an animal, Bo responds. I'll keep calling you Bobo until you get up and open this door, explains George. Damn it, I told him I was getting up, Bo exclaims. Bo gets out of bed, unlocks, and opens his bedroom door. You're a pain in the arse, Uncle George, says Bo. Yeah, I love you too, Bobo. Now get dressed and come downstairs, George replies. Even when I answer the door, he still says it, Bo mutters to himself as he closes the door to get dressed for work. George also mutters to himself while chuckling and shaking his head as he brings down the staircase. My big brother's kid, man. It was another day working in the store. The hours were 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday the store was closed. On responsibility and gave him a no judging, all right? I get how some of you are probably hearing that, but some rich people like earning their own money. Don't be judgmental. Anyway, Bo's asked them multiple times to have him help at their building to keep things up and running along with everyone else. But Bo could not see himself as a corporate official, even when he was going to own it after his mother passed. He also wasn't a fan of banks because he believed that they use funds from their customers for all big projects, which is why he likes using his prepaid Green Air debit card, which happens to support fossil-free conglomerates. Bo loves taking care of the environment and everything that's a part of it. George was a Japanese-American man and was the younger brother to Kame Kendo, Bo's father. Like the rest of the Kendo family, George is a technical wizard, or so he likes to call himself. He can make anything out of nothing. George believes that he's the advanced version of MacGyver. Bo and Lillian laugh anytime he mentions it. Lillian was a beautiful African-American woman and also Bo's mother. Bo helped George create Palace reward cards so that customers can earn points towards cool merchandise. The store was about to open for the customers. You ready for another fun-filled day of work? Asked George while he gets out the key to open the doors. You betcha, MacGyver, Bo replies while smirking with his arms crossed. The customers were happy to come into the store and browse the merchandise. The time was 8:50. 9 o'clock was usually when the store opened. They didn't like having to wait the exact time to open. It was more of a formality to the store. Everyone was always excited to go to the Warriors Palace because not only could one go in and purchase cool merchandise, but also sell and trade merchandise from games, DVDs, and Blu-rays, all the way to phones, tablets, and game consoles. Business was good for George and Bo. The time was 10:50, and Bo went on his 15-minute break, which was usually across the street to a convenience store that went by the name Mama Stars. Mama Stars, a beautiful African American woman who had a giant crush on George Kendo. Everyone called her Mama. Bo walks across the street and enters her store. "Hey, baby," says Mama Star. "Where's my future hubby at?" Bo replies as he grabs two of Star Moon's name brand soda from the refrigerator known as Galaxy Crush. "Over at the shop, Mama." Galaxy Crush would be advertised as follows: "Galaxy Crush, rule your thirst with an iron fist." It was both Bo and George's favorite drink, next to an energy drink named Lightspeed Energy. Lightspeed Energy, fuel the infinite rush. Both beverages were owned and operated by Mandrake Manny Storm, a 6-foot Caucasian male and proprietor of his warehouse, Storm Co., the largest conglomerate in sugar-induced carbonated beverages. Storm Co. was nearly shut down because the company at one point violated the maximum sugar regulations that were allowed to be put in each can. Manny was told that if he didn't cut back on a substantial amount of sugar for his beverages, he would no longer be able to distribute his products. He cut down to half the sugar but added twice the caffeine. "I really wish you guys would stop drinking that. It's unhealthy," exclaimed Mama Star. "It was a long time ago that Storm Co. beverages were on recall. Also, when are you and George going to stop playing hard to get and just go out already? Life's too short to wait, you know." Mama Star replies, "I suppose you're right, honey." Mama Star gets back at the TV behind him. "Baby, you might want to see this." Bo turns to face the TV as it's Mayor Webb appearing on screen to discuss the recent incident of a victim's involvement with the infamous drug Moonlit. Mayor Webb addresses the public. "My fellow citizens of Star Moon, it is with great displeasure to discuss the tragic event of last night with Jacob Williams II, a 16-year-old sophomore at Star Moon High School, whom of which fell victim to the infamous drug component known as Moonlit. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the Williams family as they are mourning for the loss of their son. From what I understand, one of Star Moon's finest of the SMPD turned out to be one of the worst. The precinct received a hot tip that a member from Star Moon Police Department was distributing Moonlit to young Jacob. I will not have dirty cops in my city. Any officers caught distributing any form of contraband will be sentenced to persecution and incarceration. I promise you this, my dear citizen. I will not stop until we have this drug off the streets and out of our city. We will have order in Star Moon and our city from self-destruction. Because it's like I always say, anything is possible in the city of Star Moon. Thank you, that is all, no further questions." Of course, the reporters were fueling with follow-up questions, including Jane Tracy, who was not allowed to be anywhere near Mayor Webb. She got as much information as she was able to and tried to make the connection between Moonlit and Mayor Webb. She did not believe the mayor's promises, much like Bo, who was still at Mama Star's. "Have you ever heard such codswallop in your life, Mama?" Bo asked. Mama Star replies, "Yeah, I know, sweetie, but what can you do? Somehow, some ways, continues to run City Hall, and petitions aren't enough to help get him kicked out." Bo shakes his head in disbelief as he turns back around to Mama Star to pay her $2 for the sodas. "There's more to this guy than meets the eye. Trust me, everything that's dark about him is going to come into light. Maybe then we'll have a better mayor who will actually make good on their promises. Trust me, Mama, things will turn around for the better. I'll see you later." Bo says as he prepares to walk back to the Warriors Palace. "All right, honey, take care. Give my love to your mom and your uncle," exclaims Mama. "I will. Thanks, Mama." Bo replies, Bo replies. As Bo walks through the doors of the warrior's palace, George reminds him of an important event he was looking at one of the store's video games. As he was. Hey, don't forget, you're visiting your mother this. I remember. Thanks, Uncle George. By the way, your girlfriend says hi, says Bo jokingly as he sits down. He hands George his drink. George chuckled at Bo's remark. Yeah, she wishes she could have me. Thanks, kid. Bo and George clink their cans together and cheers as they sit at the register to enjoy their beverages as if nothing else in the world mattered. Bo pondered about Sandy Dune, a Hispanic woman who faced Patrick Webb during the mayoral campaign. She always believed his morals and values were improper. Vote Dune for Star Moon, as her slogan would say on her banners. The mayoral elections ran every summer on June 20th. The day of the announcement for the new mayor, something appeared to be astray. There were a total of 100 votes for Dune and 101 votes for Patrick Webb. When Patrick Webb was announced the new mayor of Star Moon, it appeared to be a landslide majority of 101 to 69, meaning someone must have tampered with the other 41 votes to ensure Patrick Webb's candidacy as mayor had been fulfilled. It was conspiracy, and even Sandy knew that Patrick Webb was behind the entire ordeal. Patrick Webb paid off a corrupt police officer to skim the votes for Sandy Dune in order to win the election the night prior. Sandy knew that she had been cheated. Sadly, there was not enough evidence to support her claim. Everyone knew who they voted for, and Patrick Webb knew that in a fair election, he was not going to win. Patrick Webb won the title of mayor by cheating, or as the judge of the election would say, by default. Sandy Dune had her opportunity to change Star Moon, tainted by Mayor Webb. Sandy Dune now works as Star Moon High School's resident guidance counselor. She liked it, but she was not too fond of it. She knew it wasn't where she belonged. The students that she helps say that she did not deserve to be a guidance. She deserved to run City Hall instead of Mayor Webb. Occasionally, she would feel better hearing that, but at the same time, she would feel an empty void. She didn't believe she would ever become the new mayor. Everything was liable to change soon enough. And I am way over my time limit. So I'm going to save chapter 3 next time for you guys.
Ready for me?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for you. Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. Let me.
Juliana is trying to check out the live stream, try to test it out, see if she can write a comment on the book and everything.
Yeah, and I want to talk about your book a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Astralites, this is Juliana. She's my girlfriend as well as promoter. She is actually helping me. So, well, she's helping herself and myself so that we can be able to make a name for ourselves. I figured Los Angeles be the perfect place for that. So
we are having the time of our lives. This is the best vacation ever.
Drinking this. We actually don't have this 3D stuff back in SAC. This stuff is really good. It's Liberty Pop flavor.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that we don't have there yet. I hope it makes its way up north.
I see one person.
One person?
Yeah, like right. I wasn't sure that was you though.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh no, I meant like right next to the thumbs up.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Okay.
Okay, if you guys are following me on Angels Attached to Angst or Combs Juliana on Instagram, you will know that I do a lot of millionaire memes, a lot of financial and business advice. A lot of the things that stood out to me, I don't think I'm looking directly at the camera.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be doing just fine. Oh,
Okay.
there's your comments right there.
Yeah, they're there. Okay.
Okay.
So a lot of the things that stood out to me are that there are a lot of inventions and there are a lot of
I'll be right back.
business things that stood out. Okay, such as the inventors and the CEOs are running the company. I really like that. I think that is a fantastic thing for them to be doing. I think that's good. I think they should look after their own assets. I just think that's wise. I think they should not be handing that over to somebody else. I also think that a lot of these inventions and things like that, Astral did not take these from somebody else. These are something from his own imagination entirely. So that's something I really appreciated. That was something that came as a surprise to me. I didn't know they had a trick up his sleeve like that. So I found that very interesting. That's the kind of stuff that I'm not really a sci-fi person, but I was reading and I found that the inventions and the business things and everything like that. So I was like, ooh.
Forgot to tell people that I was live streaming.
Okay. Okay, good. Let them know.
But yeah, I wrote this book myself. I self-published it. A Wonder Woman impersonator, she was even asking me, "You wrote this book yourself?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I did." And another woman, this was pretty funny because we were at Target checking out, and my book, I put it in the basket so I wouldn't have to carry it. Juliana put the basket on the little thing that moves towards the cashier, and the the lady cashier was trying to scan it. I was like, "Oh no, that's mine. I brought that in with me." She's like, "Oh, that's why I didn't scan." I was like, "Yeah, I actually wrote that myself." I was like, "I wish it would sell in Target. That'd be amazing."
Oh yeah, she was trying to do this. It was funny. He was wearing his promotional costume too, and his actual mask was in, and it's a full-on mask, and it was actually in the basket. She didn't think anything of it. She was going to scan it too because COVID masks. She was just ready to scan a mask. I mean, I don't know, a couple of years ago, people would have seen that and thought that was odd. No, she's ready to scan a mask in a book.
And I will also have, I didn't get a chance to get the Pinstrike uniform on my lonesome, like individual pictures. So Juliana's going to most likely want to do that so I can show you guys what the uniform looks like. And so far, I hope you guys are enjoying the book that I'm reading to you guys. Not a lot of people know about it. That's why I'm doing the live reading, because I know some of you guys are like, "Man, I wish I could go to a live reading like I used to before COVID, just sit down and hear the author do the Q&A and stuff like that." So this is why I did it for you guys. And like she said, these inventions, they came from my thoughts alone, and I just pretty much went along with it. And yeah, that's pretty much how I came up with Pinstrike.
Yeah, I like the whole his whole business ventures and everything that was going on in there. I was really impressed by that. 2 years. I didn't know he surprises me every day. If you want to follow me on Catacombs Juliana or Angels Attached to Angst on Instagram, I don't mind if you do. Angels Attached to Angst is my professional account. So if you wanted to follow me on that, I have all these pictures of him dressed as the character. Dressed, he's standing next to, what was it, Wonder Woman, Catwoman?
Wonder Woman and Catwoman, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, very, hey, type of picture. And
she enjoyed herself too much with that one.
I enjoyed teasing them about it. They were sexy. And we just had a good time. And I took some pictures of Zorro. And we just had the best time. And, this is our first time in Hollywood and very glamorous. We just love it here. We took all kinds of good pictures.
I gave out some business cards as well.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm really hoping that not just Astralites, but also book companies and movie producers are watching it, because the way that I made this book, they would be crazy not to take advantage of this. So I encourage any book company, any movie producers, trust me, you are going to want to get in on this book because I got a few chapters left that you guys are really here.
Oh yeah, and we are, we're willing to read right here on our channels, on his channel or my channel. Or, I do have a few channels. So if you wanted me to have him guest star on one of my channels, that's fine. So if just ask me. Juliana Catacombs. So let's see what else I want to say. I don't know, we're in our element here. We're having all kinds of fun. We're walking up and down Hollywood Boulevard. There are so many interesting things.
That's actually what I was gonna say next.
Oh yeah, talk about that.
If you guys, for those of you who live in the Los Angeles area, if you're around Hollywood Highlands and you see us on the street, be sure to say hi. I'm very friendly. We're very friendly. We're always looking for business opportunities. And like I said, Juliana will take a picture of the Pinstrike uniform. I'll see if I can add it to this video. So that way I can be like, this is what I look like. So that way, if you guys recognize the uniform and you see me walking down the street with it, you can still come up to me and say hi and things like that.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And I will put you on my Instagram if that's all right. And because I have a lot of followers on all of them. So
we have one person. They're gone now.
Okay. Well, hi, whoever you are.
I thought that was you that was like right next to the thumbs up or something.
Okay, well, thank you for checking us out, whoever you are, and thank you and goodbye, and hope you come back. At least they came and checked us out. One of your friends, one of my friends.
Because to be honest, this is all we want to do. Mm-hmm. This is what because we've worked hard a lot of our lives, and I'm a candy salesman outside of this. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun job, but I've been doing 9-to-5 work for over a decade. This is my true element right here. And if I have the opportunity to portray Pinstrike or to be able to have more interviews with other people as well, then that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. So if you know somebody who knows somebody, feel free to check my channel out, or YouTube, Facebook, things like that. I also have Instagram and Twitter, at Astral Pro 92 for Instagram and Twitter, Ronissimo Henderson for Facebook. I know there's a lot of my buddies out there who are, well, I'm hoping, I just let people know on Facebook that I'm going live right now. So I could use a lot of support here, you guys.
Yeah, stop by and say hi. A lot of people do not know. We just kind of popped up tonight. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a business advisor, and I am a media promoter. And Ronnie and I are taking the best vacation ever. So yeah, I mean, it's great. So we would just like to go out and have some fun, meet some new people, do some stuff. I mean, we're in Sacramento a lot working. It's just kind of nice to get away, and it's kind of nice to do this. It's nice to live stream, and we like to be in a new environment. We like to travel. We like to do new things. We like new adventures, and we're really happy to be here tonight. And we'd like to do this more often. I like hearing him read his book. It's better than a book on tape. You get to watch the author read his book. A lot of authors won't do that. What I've seen on YouTube a lot is a lot of authors promote their book and say, this is what my book says, but they're not willing to actually read their book.
I've already did the whole, for those of you who already follow me, you've seen the video where I've already promoted my book. I want to actually be able to read the book to you guys, rather than be like, oh, this is what the book's about, the end. I'm not going to do that to you guys.
Well, I like that. I like when you do that. I think that's just adds kind of.
And I know there's a lot of you out there who are looking for the next best thing in superheroes and fantasy. This is the place to come see it, because this is basically this book is basically me as a superhero. That is the motivation for why I decided to create Pinstrike. I wanted to have something different, something a little Batmanish, but at the same time, something more my speed, if that makes any sense for you guys.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's cool. Now, me, I'm not really a part of that whole genre or anything, but I mean, just the fact, science, inventions, and it has a business acumen in it, and that's what I liked about it. I mean, I was going through it saying, here's a bunch of things I don't understand. Okay, I'm learning all these new things. And then bam, it grabbed my attention with that. So if you're not into the whole superhero genre, if that's not your thing, but you're into business things and science things and that sort of thing, that might grab your attention, because I was kind of reading it just kind of, kind of lost, going, I don't understand any of this. And then that was on there. And suddenly I was able to relate to the book. And I'm someone who gives business advice all day. So I saw something I'd never seen before. So, I mean, if it impressed me, I'm not just saying that to make my boyfriend feel better. No, it's true. So if I saw that and went, oh, okay, that's something I haven't seen before. And I mean, I'm researching business advice all day. So if I saw something like that was just kind of out in the ordinary, I'm just letting you guys know there are things on there that that might interest you. If you follow my memes, my advice, or if you watch any of these other advice channels on here that have financial advice and stuff like that, you might take an interest in some of these inventions. I think they're pretty clever. I mean, I think you ought to get a patent.
No kidding.
Please get a. We'll be rich.
Yeah, and
instead of making other people.
And that
rich.
was another thing too. Like, I know some of you that follow me were like, "Man, 4 weeks. I haven't seen him. What's he been up to?" I was trying to post a video, but I got in a little bit of trouble for it. I got slapped with a copyright claim. So that's why I had to rethink my strategy, and this is why I decided to go with reading the book for you guys, because it's 123 pages, but it's a really good read if you allow me the chance to read it to you guys. So that's why I decided to do this live stream instead, because I figured I'll get more of a chance at reaching more people if I do live streams rather than manually recording and then uploading it.
And how can he get in trouble? It's his book. He's self-published, and I'm the co-host.
Yeah, I'm just like,
show it to the audience again.
I'm just like, yeah.
There's him.
There's me, and there's about the author right below the page here.
Turn it around, show the cover.
Oh yeah.
See.
Ronissimo Astral Henderson, which is me.
Did you tell them about your Instagram if they want to follow you?
Yeah, I was telling that a moment ago. Like,
okay.
Yeah, just to reiterate, my Instagram is at astralpro92. Feel free to send me a DM. Just don't be a bot is all I ask. I've had that issue a bunch of times. And I've talked to one or two famous people. The most recent was Lindsay Hollister. I'm sure you guys have heard of her. She's very sweet. I've talked to her a few times. For those of you who don't know who she is, she was, I feel bad for saying this, but Blubberella, if you guys are into that sort of cheesy kind of film there.
Is it kind of campy?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's a
funny kind of genre, though.
It's a very quirky type of movie. She was the one who danced with the agent on Get Smart with Steve Carell. And yeah, if you guys are starting to remember, then I have no need to go on with who I'm explaining it to.
Oh, you should look at it. It's funny.
Yeah, so actually I'm hoping she's watching just to So
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, we're talking about you.
I'm just like, she probably thinks I'm a bot, which I'm not. I'm going live here. I'm mentioning her name.
I think she
So-
could see you're not a bot. Let's see. Oh, if you want to follow his updates, you can also follow me on Twitter at DarkMaskDiva1, capital DarkMaskDiva, number 1. So I pretty much tweet everything he does if you want to follow him.
And she could also type that in for you guys in case you're watching at the moment.
Right. I'm going to include all the information at the bottom if you want to keep an eye on him. I haven't been writing anything in many years. So this is all about his writing. It's about him. So yeah, I will keep cataloging every little thing he does. If you want to be his fan, if you want to follow him, if you want him to write about a certain thing, if you like what he does and you're interested in hearing more that he has to offer, if you have like a request, you want to give him some ideas, you like his style, just tell us. I mean, and he'll write some more books.
And right now I'm really hoping, because I get like a bunch of people on the first try. I get that. But 31 subscribers, I've had that long enough. I'm willing to boost that up substantially.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find the word for it.
Yeah.
And
considerably?
Considerably, yeah. But mostly views. That's what would really count, because I just need 4,000 views, and hopefully I'll be able to get that along the way for you guys.
Yeah, I hope that you find us entertaining.
Guys are interested.
Ooh. Doing this, and I hope you're enjoying us too. And if you send us super chats, or if you want to, after we have this recorded, if you can.
I'm also hoping that DC and Marvel are watching, because they are gonna want to jump on a new superhero, like just be like, oh, Pinstrike's mine.
Right. Yeah, and if they're following us, they might like that too.
Or Mark, the one who created Kick-Ass movies. But then again, Pinstrike's more of a PG-13 sort of superhero, so I don't think that's gonna work.
If I replay this stream, I will be on. If you guys want to chat with me or Astral, we will chat with you online. That's me in the corner, Juliana Catacombs. So I could get back on there and chat with you, and if we replay that. And
we don't bite. We're always willing to talk to our audience. Excuse me, freaking drink.
It's a good drink. It seems like good. The books here. Yeah, the books here. The drinks here are like 100 times better than the ones at home. You know, when you're on vacation and everything just seems so much better than it is at home. Well, because it is. We're discovering all these things, and we're having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, and like I can only live stream from my computer. Only reason I'm able to do it while we're on vacation is because we actually have free Wi-Fi.
Yay.
And I'm poor to the point where I can't even afford $20 worth. So
well, we saved a long time. So I mean, it's just.
Oh, that's another thing. I'm not gonna say the name of the hotel because I'm not gonna get in trouble here. But the hotel I'm staying at, it's amazing. Nearly a week. It is around 1 to 1,500 total. It depends on how long you're planning to stay. I used a specific website. I'm not going to name that either. I'm not trying to get in trouble with YouTube again.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, if you're the type of person, I learned my lesson from this the hard way. If you use a prepaid card, either make sure you have a bank card handy or just use cash. I don't like carrying cash around because, well, I have trust issues.
Well, it's
So-
it's a vacation. It's Los Angeles. We're not going to do that. Well, and he didn't go through a travel agent either. It's just kind of like, let's go on this trip, surprise, and
She offered the travel agent, but I was like, I'm not sure about that.
no, and he took the initiative, and what he just said is, we got
on
here.
almost an hour. Jeez.
Good. That's good.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I like how we're just shooting the breeze with the audience here.
No, we need to. They'll get to know us and everything. But I think I interrupted what you were saying. Go ahead and say what you're saying.
No, I was finished. I was just letting you.
Oh, okay. Well, we got here and we couldn't figure out what was going on. And they were like, wait, you have a prepaid bank card? And we're like, yeah, he gets deposited by, they deposit, his work
And
deposits his
so,
checks in
yeah.
there. That's electronic deposit from his work. And they're like, oh, well, we can't do that. I'm thinking, why not?
And I'm just like, why didn't they just do this after the second or third transaction when she could have made the call?
Right. So I'm sitting in the lobby. It
was a long trip for both of us. She was extremely exhausted, and it was pretty bad for a minute, but she was like, not her, but the receptionist, she was saying, okay, so we'll take as much as you can offer us tonight, and then you can just give us the rest of so-and-so tomorrow. And little did I know that was actually for the room itself. I thought that the extra $100 deposit was included in that, but apparently I just paid for the room. So I had to go out another time and get the extra 100, get the deposit. I'm getting that back, by the way, because I didn't even. That's for damaging stuff, and we haven't broken anything.
Right.
I'm
Well, yet. We're not rock stars. I may represent some of them, but we're not rock stars.
In a way, I am.
Yes. Well, I drink a lot of rock stars, but no. No,
It's
yeah.
like I may drink rock stars.
Right. Roni's a rock star. Well, he's a writing star. No, but I mean, the trip was long and arduous. It was very stressful. I'm not going to lie. And by the time we got here, I'm wondering why they did not offer him that information. And I was just sitting there on the bench with all our luggage, and he was just having to run around town. We've never been here before, so he's having to hit up this place, that place. Taking money from this ATM and that ATM till he can stack the cash and bring it back. And I'm thinking,
because the ATMs here, they aside from they have a 7-Eleven, but like other ATMs, they charge way less withdrawals here.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm used to pulling out like 400 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's like half that here. That's why I'm like, I'm just glad I'm visiting.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a tourist attraction. I mean, it's Hollywood Boulevard. I mean, they're going to make it as hard as possible. But the good news is, I mean, well, because I'm willing to walk miles and miles and miles, I think I have souvenirs for my whole family. But it took a long time for me to walk up and down, going everywhere. And it was fun to shop. It was hard for him to acquire the money from all these different ATMs. I think it was harder for him to do that, besides the fact we were exhausted, and then give the money to the hotel. I think it was harder for him to do that than for me to go find all the souvenirs and everything that we weren't able to put the trip.
And when I finished with the transaction, it took like maybe 2, and I was like, okay, I got the cards, let's go up and just head to bed.
He was just kind of, come on, and I was like, and as soon as we came in, yeah, I was like that. That's yeah. It looks like Michael Jackson.
I don't know why you're going like this. For they see you right here.
I know. Well, you knew what I was saying, huh?
She's Okay, so I get that I look like Michael Jackson a lot, especially because this isn't my natural hair, obviously. It's raven black usually, but
He does, though. He looks just like him. So okay, I'm going to stop joking around. But
I'm sure they don't care.
no, I know, but you might. So. No, but as soon as we came in, it's just kind of like we drug the luggage in. I staggered to the bed. I was like, oh, good, the bed. I peeled the covers back and I was out like a light. And I think I just slept and slept for hours. And I woke up and I was like, oh, good, we're here. And then I think I went back to sleep. And it took us a while to get up and start doing fun things. But once we were here, we were just so glad. And we're just like, and then we just started having the time of our lives. But the trip here was so hard. I mean, but we do it all over again, huh?
And probably do things differently.
We do things differently. But if we could come here again, yeah, we'd do it again. I mean, I'm just having so much fun. So yeah, I'm loving it here. I mean, this is just an amazing vacation. And sometimes some of the places where I've had the most fun, because I do like to travel, have been the hardest journeys. But isn't life kind of like that? The hardest journeys are the most worth it. That's kind of what the trip has been like.
Don't mind me, you guys. I just got a message here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I've just been really having a good time. And I'm going to have a lot of stories to tell when my friends and family when I get home. And we took some pictures, and probably haven't taken enough pictures. But I'm going to, it was kind of hard because there were always people photobombing, and I was just like, could you move? Well, because everyone was taking pictures of everyone, and I was trying to get, I take, and I'm always taking pictures of murals there and people doing local things that, because I post on social media so much, I don't want a lot of people who don't know us in the pictures, because I post so many pictures. I don't want them to not like that. So, so I pretty much don't want too many people in my pictures. So, because a lot of them I use for promotion. So I was just kind of like, everybody get out of my picture. So it's going to take me longer to take vacation photos, but I have gotten a few cool ones. I'm going to try to get some more cool ones and post on our media. We have some on our Facebooks. I'm not inviting you to follow that because that's really our family and friends and a lot of my clients. But
you're more than welcome to follow me on Instagram.
Oh, me too. You just don't follow us on our Facebooks.
I don't know why I mentioned my Facebook, to be honest.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to speak for you.
No, it's fine. I was like, I mentioned my Facebook earlier, but then I was like, oh, maybe I should. I think I'm gonna change my mind on that one.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to invade the privacy of my family. But I do have. He has a Twitter. He has an Instagram. He has this. We just have other medias. I just don't want to.
I really want to focus on this though, like the live stream for YouTube and everything.
Yeah. I just I want to make sure that follow and people can get my financial advice. Promotions, it's free right now. If you wanted to follow Dark Bass Diva Promotions on Facebook, that's fine. I just can't add you, but you can follow me for free and I can promote you for free. That's one thing. I just can't add you as a friend, but you can actually follow me for free.
Keep it professional.
Okay. I just can't add you as a friend. You may. I can sure add you on Dark Mass Diva Promotions though, and it will be obvious it's me. You'll see pictures of us together on there. You will see different pictures of me, and you will actually see some of our vacation photos. So it will be very obvious it's the two of us.
And also, I have plenty of business cards left. So if you bump into either if I'm just by myself or you see both Juliana and I out on the street, just come up, have a conversation. We'll shoot the breeze with you guys and just take it from there, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you have anything else to say? When will you be doing another book reading?
So I'm gonna be doing more book readings for the remainder of our trip, so I can get more videos out to you guys. And when we get back to Sacramento, I'm gonna be able to figure out how to access some Wi-Fi so I can continue to read to you guys.
Yes, yes, and I'm gonna try to be in some of these live streams with him because I know a lot of the audience likes live streams with co-hosts. I think people like that because I've seen a lot of people doing live streams with co-hosts, and I think people like watching.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I'm still waiting on at least one person to come back.
Well, no,
I
mean,
know it's our first live stream, but
no, but you know what? If it replays, and what will
it
happen?
should replay.
No, but I mean, when it replays, I can get on there again and chat with whomever.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And if I replay it on Juliana Catacombs,
I just gotta make sure to put a slash because I just put this video as a Pinstrike live reading and chapter 1. That was it. Well, I should fix that anyway.
Right.
Because it's chapter 1 and 2 slash.
You can go through and fix that, and then we can put our information at the bottom. You can put pre-recorded, but then put a thing where they can leave comments, and just like on your other videos, and
add pre-recorded.
Yeah. After we tape this, you can put this on your YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So they can ask questions at the bottom, and you or I could answer the questions. You know what I mean?
I hadn't thought about like putting pre-recorded though. I thought I was just gonna.
No, this you can put this on your YouTube channel. This is after we end the stream. This will be recorded, right? You're recording, right. So we can put that on your YouTube channel.
I think I get it.
Okay, so
you'll probably have to show me just in case.
I really hope I'm doing this right because I think we've done a really good job. I hope we're doing this right. Okay.
Yeah, because the clock's still ticking, and
yeah.
I haven't hit end stream just yet.
Okay, let's see. Hey, or someone to get on here and tell us we're doing it right. Ooh. Hey, somebody gives a heads up.
Well, my subscribers should be able to watch this and just be able to tell whoever they know, just be like, hey, I'm subscribed to this channel. Come check this out with me.
Right? Yeah, let's see what else. Okay. Yeah.
Because if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm not trying to wait a decade to have my life set together and this and that like most other people do. I'm trying to get my life together right now. And, you know, I have this isn't even a brag when I say this because everybody else has told me this. I have way too much talent to have to put aside and put everything on hold. My book, for instance, I see this as eventually a bestseller. It doesn't have to be number 1 necessarily, but just something that teenagers and young adults can enjoy. I want to be able to make this into a movie as well. I picture it in my head all the time, consistently. And I would be in it because I have acting experience, believe it or not. And that's pretty much, this is all I want to do. Like, I also want to do pro wrestling, but I'm going to put that on hold for a minute so I can focus on YouTube, you guys, the audience, and pretty much get your guys' take on this. Yeah. So anything you want to see him do, just any suggestions? I mean, and you know somebody. Don't even lie about it. Come on, yeah, send somebody our way. Is there anything else you want to say? Also, Juliana and I were talking about this the other day. Interviews. Like, I don't want her to just be the only one interviewing me. I would like to be able, like I said just now, get the word out, be able to explain what my book is and why I choose to do the things I do with YouTube and having my stuff promoted and things like that. And we're in Hollywood right now, so I'm willing to go to either Burbank, Beverly Hills, wherever and whatever I have to do to be able to make this nationwide. That's basically what I'm trying to get some help with. So I know you guys know somebody who knows somebody, so on and so forth. Send them our way. We laid out our Instagrams and our Twitters. I'm at Astral Pro 92 on both Instagram and Twitter. So, just don't be afraid to come contact with us.
Yeah, we're really friendly. We are very friendly. So we hope to meet you. Say hello. Just kick it with us.
And we'll mostly be out and about around Hollywood Highland area. If you guys know where that is, great. That's where the Walk of Fame is, and all the great impersonations, the tours, etc. We'll most likely be around that area tomorrow. She's gonna send me food shopping again, and
always it's good to keep food in the house.
Yeah, I'm trying not to buy too much junk food because that's what I usually do when she sends me shopping.
Yeah, we need to take better care of ourselves. The pandemic.
Don't judge me.
Well, I mean, we were both really athletic before the pandemic. We're not trying to backslide. I mean, because he's a pro wrestler, and I'm me. You guys have seen me model and stuff like that. I'm not trying to trash my body, so we don't want that.
An hour and 7 minutes. That's gonna monetize us way.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to quit, or do you want to say something else?
Oh no. I mean, unless you have anything else to say, I'm pretty much like.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of us by now, and we could do this again. So.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow reading chapter 3 for you guys.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed chapter 1 and 2. You pretty much have a basis of who Bo Kendo is, what his family's like. When I put the description in this book, I was pretty much saying Batman meets Power Ranger, something like that. Like, if you guys seen Mighty Morphin and you've seen them do the little power crystal thing with their hands, or
I remember that.
You've seen Billy go like this with the bow staff appears. That's basically what my character is, mixed with the Dark Knight's persona. If you're trying to picture that, that's basically what Pinstrike is and how he represents himself. And I was going to get into George Kendo, but I don't want to jump the gun here and get ahead of myself because I know some of you guys are like, no spoilers.
Yeah, don't do a spoiler alert. But if you want to see what the character looks like and you're following me, you will see a bunch of pictures I've taken of him. So.
And believe me, after chapter 3, you guys are going to be thrilled about what happens after that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and there's the inventions that I like and the business that I like and all that kind of stuff. So my followers are going to like it. And you're going to like that part.
And for those of you wondering, Astral, have you considered making a second book? I have, but first I want to read the first one to you guys to see how it is, because for the second book, I've actually, either if I'm lucky, it'll be a movie, but anyway. For the second book, I have considered what the new characters are going to be like and how it's going to be with Bo and Hime, and as well as Bo's family, but baby steps, one step at a time. I'm gonna continue to read. Wherever there's Wi-Fi, there will be a live stream because that's how my computer works anyway. And and that's pretty much what I'm gonna leave you guys with. That because I'll be here tomorrow and Tuesday doing the live stream. Sadly, we leave Wednesday afternoon.
I'm so bummed. I don't have the time of our lives. I don't want to leave. I don't leave.
I know.
I know.
The thing about this vacation, it was really eye-opening. Like, wow, I can. My talents are much more appreciated than I thought. Like, because I don't want to continue to work at the candy store after I get back. That's why I'm just like, I'm hoping you guys subscribe and view my channels, because if you keep listening to me read the book, it'll be so worth it, not just for me, but for you guys, because I know you guys have been waiting. I know some of you are like, man, they've had Superman and Batman and everything else. So when are they going to come up?
Yeah, they really need to come up with something new.
When are they going to make something original? Well, I'm going to read it to you guys. I have an original superhero character. You guys are going to be thrilled at the inventions that I have portrayed in the book. Stick around. I'll be back tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, something like that, and just read chapter 3 for you guys, which should be a little bit longer than the first 2 chapters, if I remember.
Oh, I know. We're so happy. We feel like we're in our element. If you remember, I am from this area. If you remember my photo shoots from Laguna Beach, I am from SoCal. I'm a SoCal girl.
I just remember that show, Laguna Beach.
Oh, haha. No, but everyone knows I love Laguna Beach. If you're a fan of mine, I'm Dark Mouse Diva. So I'm from here. I love it here. Before I lived up north and all that good stuff. My family is from here. My mother actually was born in Hollywood, so this is where we're from. Yay!
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
What is wrong with you? No, someone in my family actually knew Marilyn. So
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Your mom being born in Hollywood.
Well, my mom knew Michael Jackson, and clearly I do too. No. No, but I mean, my family's from here, so it's just kind of like, okay, well, I feel like I'm back where I belong, and I'm happy and that kind of thing. So it's good to be here, and I would like to see him make it. I think we'd both be happy about that, and I don't mind living where I live right now. I would like to upgrade to a better living space. I think, he'd like to travel more. He'd like to get out. He's from Anchorage, Alaska. So yay. So he's just, he's lived in a lot of different places. And so have I. We like to travel. We like to go places. And we came here. We came here for our 2nd anniversary. So.
And if she hasn't also mentioned it before, because I don't think she has just yet, she's not just a promoter, she is a band promoter.
Yes.
So if you guys have a band that you want to get your name out there and be able to, well, I don't know how it works really, but
well, I'm willing to give you guys a shout out on a live stream. I don't have a problem doing that. I do free promotions. I'll promote your videos.
She was showing me Machine Head as of late. Like
right. I do that. I will live stream Machine Head. I will put their videos up. I've also
were you able to speak to one of the band members, let them know you were a promoter, things like that?
Well, no, but I mean, because they're moving all over the place, and they left the weekend that I could have talked to them. Anyways, long story. I'm not gonna go that way, but if you hit me up at Dark Mass Diva Promotions on Facebook, like I said, I can't add you, but you can follow Dark Mass Diva Promotions. I will advertise your venue. And if you have a video, I will look it over. And if it's mostly heavy metal music, I do. Yeah, that's right. I do some put some raps as long as they're not too controversial, because I do not want to get kicked off of Facebook, and they will if it's too controversial. So, and too much foul language. I know you're like, oh, forget it. But if I can find something that qualifies that I will not get in trouble for, I like controversial things with foul music.
And just a disclaimer, some of the name brands and trademarks I use, I do not own the rights to. So I just wanted to say that for YouTube's sake. That way I'll be able to continue posting my live streams, because I'm
right. Yeah, we don't want to get into any kind of trouble.
Like, so I cannot be around any trademarks or anything.
Right. We don't want to get into any kind of trouble.
Because I did mention Hot Topic earlier in the video, but that was to make an equivalency to how it was with the. Oh no, it wasn't. I think it was GameStop. I said I was trying to make it equivalent to the Warriors Palace in my book. So I just wanted to clear that up just in case.
Right. Yeah, I think it's okay to make mention of that. I think it may be those other things that you were doing. Maybe we violated some. I don't know. We violated something, and we're not doing it anymore.
I was in the mall after work doing some shopping because I got my paycheck, and I figured, because that was the day I decided I wanted to do something outside of baking. I wanted people to see what I'm like outside of the kitchen doing this and that. And I think it was because I was showing off a whole bunch of merchandise when I probably wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, because I was in and out of stores and I wanted to say, look at this, and thinking, nope. I don't want to get in trouble. Although just everywhere I looked, everything was cool. And, I don't know. I just know I'm not going to get in trouble like he did. I mean, but he posted a really cool video and they made him take it down. I just wanted to cry. It was just such a cool video. I mean, he did such a cool job.
This video should be able to be monetized because, like I said, the book I was reading, I'm the author, I am the writer, so on and so forth, etc. Jack of all trades, if you will. These ideas, these inventions are mine. I came up with the outfit, the characters, and things like that. I would just really love to see Pinstrike come to life. That way, I'm looking, let's say, 10 years down the road when I'm back here. Not that I'm going to be waiting that long, but
well, he's just very passionate about this.
I am beyond passionate. Yeah. I want to be able to walk down Hollywood Boulevard, the Walk of Fame, and seeing somebody impersonating my Pinstrike uniform, and I'll just be like, this is what I would been waiting for, and things like that.
That would be like a dream come true. I would love to see that happen for him. That'd be awesome.
My heart would melt at that moment.
Oh, I would. Yeah, mine too. Just seeing that happen for you.
And I'll give a preview of what I picture in the second book. I'm not going to spoil it. Pinstrike basically gets his own team together.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't say how they are just yet, because that's gonna be a surprise near the end of the book. So
okay, yeah, I think that's all you should say. Don't give it away.
A sneak preview.
Don't give it away. Yeah, I think that's all you should say. So, because yeah, yeah,
it's like, wow, this guy is magical. No, he's scientific.
If you wanna after we post this video, if you want to talk to us, just make comments below, okay?
Leave comment 92. She'll probably say hers once more, just in case.
It's Angels Attached to Angst, all one word, lowercase letters. And I will also include that in the description. Also, Dark Mass Diva 1 at Twitter, capital DARK.
All right, I can also add it in the description.
Letter 1, or number 1. Okay, anything else?
I think that about does it. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for chapter 3. I hope you enjoyed me reading chapters 1 and 2 for you guys. I also came up with the names for the drinks as well. Like, I was just like, what sounds the closest to space, basically, or galaxy, things like that. But I'll just save that for another time for you guys.
Yeah, maybe we can drink those after we. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, all right. So, you ready for me to end the stream?
Yeah, I think we're good for right now. Be able to edit it because, like, I just saw the thing saying having trouble reconnecting. So
Okay, let's end it so we don't cut these good people off.
okay.
Thank you for joining us.
See you guys tomorrow night.
Okay.